Hey, what's up, y'all? This your man Step, and welcome back to the Vibes with Step podcast. Hope y'all having a good time out there. Hope y'all having a good day, good night, good morning. It's all the same shit, so let's go ahead and get in the topic. But before we get in the topic, what you drinking today? If you're not drinking anything, what you plan on drinking today? Cause me, I got this green tea. Hey yo, let me tell you something about this green tea. The only reason why I'm drinking this green tea is because, just about every time I get on the damn podcast, because this pretty much what I got right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a box of it and I want to run through that before I switch to something else. I'm all about, variety, having different options. You feel me? That's something I support. You feel me? I mean, it is what it is. This is leading up to the topic of the day. So I'm drinking green tea and I got no sugar in it. And I know what I said in one of my podcasts. I forgot which one it was, but I said, I like to have a lot of sugar in my tea, which is true. You feel me? I like to put a lot of sugar, like at the most 5 spoons. You know what I'm saying? Not like full spoons, but like take a teaspoon and put 5 of them things in there, maybe even 4. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good. But I decided to start. You know what I'm saying? Like not putting sugar in my tea. And this is the first time I'm trying this. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. And honestly, it couldn't be that bad. I mean, compared to like you ever just have something that needs sugar in it, like coffee. Like let's say you somebody who like to drink something that's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like you make some tea and you want some sugar in it. You make some coffee and you want some sugar in it. Or you want some Kool-Aid. If you like to drink Kool-Aid. I used to drink Kool-Aid as a kid, but I don't drink that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the point is, you got your drink, you got your sugar, and you put a certain amount of sugar in there, but it's still not sweet enough to your taste. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what it is with me with tea. At this point, I know it's not going to be sweet. But you ever just like make a sweet drink, but then it still tastes bitter? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I know is not going to happen at this point. So I'm kind of just like, it is what it is. Ooh, that's hot. And see, like that shit, it don't taste like nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a drink. It tastes like tea. And it's not nasty to me. See, whenever I put sugar in my tea and I sip it and I know it's not sweet, that's when it tastes nasty. I don't know. I guess it's a trick of the mind or maybe a trick of the tongue. I don't know. But on the topic, it's more of a health thing. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about health. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm a pretty health conscious dude. I'm not like head over heels about health. You know what I'm saying? I slip up sometimes and I eat junk food. I eat, you know what I'm saying? Like I go out and eat certain things in public, fast food and all that crazy shit. I drink sugar drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to the store and buy me some juice or some shit like that. Juice not really that good for you. It's better to just eat the fruit. But yeah, I like unhealthy things from time to time. But I'm a real health conscious dude because I worry about my health all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a real picky eater. You feel me? Just starting on food, I'm a real picky eater. I got my favorite foods out there. I like Chinese food a lot. I love Chinese food, especially beef fried rice. Beef fried rice, chicken teriyaki sticks, and chicken wings. Chicken wings, not even just from a Chinese food restaurant, but just chicken wings in general. Chinese food, chicken wings, and maybe tacos. I don't know. I don't know what my third one is, but I love chicken wings and Chinese food. Just fucking dope. You give me like a 20-piece chicken wing. I used to like be able to smash a 50-piece. You know what I'm saying? But over time, I guess my body just got used to not eating so much because I'm a real picky eater. And I don't even know where that started. I just got picky over time because once you start cutting certain things out, your body gotta adjust. You ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no choice but to kind of go with what you programmed your body to do. Like I don't eat pork, which is weird because I still eat pepperoni pizza. I mean, it's salami, right? That's salami, right? Pepperoni. That's not salami. Pepperoni, not salami. Pepperoni is its own fucking thing. I'm looking that shit up right now in real time. Pepperoni is American. Yeah, so it's salami. And it's from pork and beef. So technically, I'm kind of half-assing it with the whole pork thing with pepperoni. But you can't really cut out pepperoni pizza. Let's just be real. If you love pizza, or if you know what? That'll probably be my top third one. Chinese food, chicken wings, and pizza. Not in that order. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, I love pizza a lot. I've been eating pizza damn near my whole life. You know, ever since I was in school, like elementary school, and I used to get like student of the week, and they'll have us, you know, they'll buy pizza for the student of the week and shit like that. I used to smash on it, you know what I'm saying? So pizza always been a part of my life. But I can't cut pepperoni pizza off. I mean I could, but it's a tradition thing. You know, if you like pizza, you gotta have pepperoni. But other than that, I don't eat pork. I dead ass don't care for pork. Even the smell of bacon and all that shit don't sit right with me. I hate smelling pork. You know, and that's something, you know, I stopped eating pork back in 2018, word to my ex. You know what I'm saying? She got me to stop eating pork. You feel me? It wasn't like something I trained to do. It dead ass just happened. You feel me? And I kind of just like cut it off. And you know, people ask me sometimes whenever I tell them, and there's still people in my life who I gotta constantly tell over and over and over. Don't you just hate that? You just hate repeating the same shit to people. Like, hey, I don't do this. And they still test that to see if you bullshitting or something. It's like, dude, I don't eat pork, and I gotta remind people on that. Like the last person who asked me that, it was my dad's girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like she asked me, hey, I'm curious, why don't you eat pork? I told her straight up like I tell anybody else. It ain't no like out of this world philosophy on why I don't eat pork. It's simply just cause it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things in this world, shit, everything not good for you to an extent. You know, you drink enough water, you'll kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? You eat enough food in one sitting, you'll kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like anything in moderation is, you know, good for you, but out of moderation, you gonna hurt yourself. But I legit told her straight up, like, dude, I just don't. I ain't say dude, but I just straight up told her, I just don't eat pork because it's not good for you. It's not. That's some of the worst shit you could eat. You know what I'm saying? That bacon, because that shit, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's something that kind of, you know, kind of run in my family a little bit. You know, on both sides, high blood pressure, high, you know what I'm saying? High cholesterol. You know, heart. I don't know about heart problems. I don't know if heart problems run through my family, but I think about that shit sometimes. You know, I think about the possibility of me one day having a heart attack or, you know, having diabetes or some crazy shit like that. Even though I'm real picky and I'm conscious about my health, I'm a real fit dude. You know, I weigh 150. You know, on certain days 153, 154. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a real fit dude. But even to this day, I still worry about my health. I don't want to slip up and, you know, start getting careless and shit. You know, because I want to live a long time. Then I want to, you know what I'm saying, live to see 65 and beyond that. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that don't mean, you know, genetics won't catch up to you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people later in their life, genetics, certain things just happen because that's what happened in, you know, in the bloodline or whatever the fuck. You know, some things you just can't, you know, you can't help. But other things you can help. Or you can at least slow down the process of certain shit happening. That's why I watch myself. You know, I used to sit there and have, like, family members call me weird and shit. And you know, to this day, like, people like my grandma, you know, they're sitting there and tell me I don't eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so skinny and all this crazy shit. And it's like, dude, that's exactly why, like, health problems is a thing in my family. Because motherfuckers look at me, somebody who dead ass worried about himself, as like the oddball. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who dead ass just like, I worry about me. I care about my life. I want to be around to, you know, have healthy kids and have a healthy life. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to be able to raise my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got kids, but I'm just saying, like, one day I want to be able to have healthy kids and have a healthy lifestyle. I want to be around to be able to help my kids and do certain things for them and enjoy life with them. Why not take that time now to focus on myself and make sure I'm good? Like I said, I'm not the most, you know, fit person. Of course, there's certain things I could do different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't work out as much. You know, I don't exercise like a lot. I rarely work out. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I don't is because that shit boring to me. Like, straight up. Like, I can't work out for a long period of time and be all right with it. That shit get real boring to me. It's just something I gotta have somebody doing it with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have somebody running with me. You know, I could take a jog or I could, you know, run from time to time on my own, but I gotta really be feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But other than like playing basketball, I can play basketball on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't record myself playing ball because I love playing basketball. But even sometimes with that, I get bored. You feel me? Like I gotta have somebody doing some kind of fitness with me. You know, like if I'm gonna go to the gym and be doing certain things, you gotta be with me. Otherwise, I'm not gonna stick with it long. Like at the most, I could probably work out like consistently. I could probably work out for like 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, and then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll be on some on and off shit or whenever I'm just bored type shit, and then I'll work out. You know, but I want to get to a point where I can actually dedicate myself to that because I want to gain a little bit more weight. I want to, you know, condition my body and tone it up and just get right. But also, it's a diet thing. What you put in your body, you know, that shit matter. You know, and I try to tell I don't try to tell him all the time, but, you know, I try to stress it to my dad sometimes, like, bro, you got to work out. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat better. Because my dad real shit when it comes to his diet. And, you know, sometimes he wonder, like, man, you know, what can I do? Because he be, you know, suffering from certain body, you know, illnesses and shit like that. And I be thinking to myself, dude, just work out, eat better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit matter. People act like that shit don't fucking matter. Like, eating better. It does. You can't just sit here and eat anything you want and be out of shape and think you just gonna, like, magically fall into shape. You know, you gotta do one or the other. You either gotta work out and eat what you want, or you gotta eat what you don't want to eat most of the time, eat what you want to eat a little bit of the time, and work out from time to time, and then, you know, have a decent life. Like, that's just what it is. I don't know why people make it complicated. You know, that's something I kind of stressed on the whole, like, fitness thing with some of these females, you know, on Instagram. They be trying to take shortcuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the whole, like, surgery and all that crazy shit. It's a luxury to be had if you got all your body parts. You know, it's something that, you know, it's a luxury. That's all it is to it. You know, but people take advantage of that by not giving a fuck about their body. And then they wonder why certain things happening, like heart disease and cancer and, you know, high blood pressure and all this crazy shit. Like me, I don't have high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for that. I mean, you know, sometimes I feel my heart. Like I be having a certain pain. Because when I was younger, I had, what was it? Hole in my heart or some shit like that. I forgot I don't know what the term of it is. I'm looking it up right now. You know what I'm saying? See, and I don't know if I really do, though, because a doctor didn't tell me that. My stepmom told me that it's a possibility I could, because at that time when I was a kid, I used to have, like, problems with my chest and shit. Like, it only happened, like, maybe 2 or 3 times in my life. You know what I'm saying? But to this day, I still be feeling my heart. And it's a pain. It hurt or nothing like that. It don't hurt, but you feel it. You know, like them kind of pains that's there. You feel it, but it's not like a painful kind of pain. That's what it feel like in my heart. And sometimes I think to myself, man, one day I'm gonna probably have a heart attack. You feel me? And I'm a real healthy dude. But that's where the whole, like, genetics thing come in, or maybe it's something inside me that's going on that I just don't know about yet. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I try to, you know, limit that possibility by just eating right, or at least eating decent. Like I don't eat right, I eat decent. You know, one day I want to try to learn, well, not even learn, I want to practice to be a vegetarian and shit like that. But yeah, that's shit what it is. You know what I'm saying? For the people out there who eat shit, not eat shit, you ain't got to eat shit, but like your diet is shit. You know, you gotta practice that shit. It don't come easy, but you gotta want it. You know, like cutting off pork for me wasn't a hard thing to do. And I'm even at a point where I'm about to start cutting off red meat, like, you know, shredded beef or whatever that shit called, that come in the packs and shit. I want to cut that off too, because that shit most definitely not good for you. You know, like if anything, I'll probably just stick with chicken, you know, fish and shit like that. And I barely eat fish anymore. You know, at one point I cut off shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just, actually it was because of the digestive tract. You know what I'm saying? That poop shit that be in the shrimp. That's why I stopped eating shrimp. I stopped eating shrimp back in like 2018, 2019. Yeah. And, you know, a few people asked me why. And I only told one person the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, who the fuck want to be eating poop? I know some people, well, not even some, but, you know, some places pull it out. You know, they remove it. Like, if you go buy it, you won't find it. Sometimes you might find it in, like, 1 or 2 shrimps. Or at a restaurant, they'll pull it out. But I still seem to find it whenever I even think about eating shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And I only had shrimp in the past 3 years. 3 or 4 years, I had shrimp like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And that was late last year, you know. So I don't really care for shrimp. I'm slowly starting to get back in it because it's good. I like shrimp. I like fish. You feel me? I like seafood. I love seafood. Goddamn. And that's another problem. You know when you eat seafood, especially when you go to like let's say somebody having a fish fry, you like, you know what I'm saying, a buffet, a seafood buffet or whatever. It tend to be a lot of seasoning on that kind of shit. Woo. Man, that green tea is something else. And it's not even bad. I like it. I like this green tea. It's something you just got to sip on because whenever I be putting a bunch of sugar in my shit, I sip it, but I run through it. Right now, I'm kind of just taking my time with this sugarless tea. And it feel good. You know what I'm saying? And then that's another thing about that sugar. That shit run through your teeth. Thank God I ain't got no cavities. As a kid, I used to grow up. I used to have cavities as a kid. Like, my teeth used to be kind of fucked up at a time. I used to eat a lot of candy and shit like that, but, man, I ain't had a cavity. I ain't had, like, nothing going on with my teeth in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I do need to get a cleaning, though. You feel me? But that's just to kind of refresh my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But you keep drinking that sugar and all that and eating that candy, and me, like, I barely eat candy. I love candy, too. You know, it's not something I rarely eat that shit. You know, my favorite top candies is Skittles, Starburst, and, you know, pretty much anything fruit-based. You know what I'm saying? Skittles, Starburst, and, Airheads. You know what I'm saying? I love them shits. But I rarely eat candy because I know it's not good for you. And, you know, sometimes I have, like, a sweet tooth. You know, sometimes it just come out of nowhere. That's what she said. But it'd just come out of nowhere, like the urge to have something sweet. You know what I'm saying? Or some kind of candy. You know, it ain't just broad with like sugar. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have something specific. Like I'll be like, man, I want some juice. Man, I want some like, sometimes it even come to certain food. Like, man, I want some chicken wings or some shit like that. Or I want some French fries. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I just can't have it. Or sometimes I want it and I'm like, nah, I don't even need it. I don't need it. That's what you gotta start saying. You don't need it. But I'm serious though, like, weight is a problem these days, especially in America. Real big problem. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, when it come to weight, it's a fucking problem to speak on it. Because you body shaming people. It ain't no secret that a lot of people fat and out of shape. Now I'm about to start going in a little bit. But it's true, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no secret that a lot of people in America, just America alone, because this is where I live, just off statistics. Go look it up. Matter of fact, I'm going to look it up for y'all. The overweight percentage in the USA. Ooh, Firefox kind of, and I use Firefox, kind of took a long-ass time to, you know what I'm saying, pop up, because I guess Firefox was like, Steph, I don't think you want to see this number, you know what I'm saying? So what percent of the U.S. is obese? That was a small but measurable, and it's verbatim. That was a small but measurable increase from 62% the previous year. The survey finds that 36.6% of Americans are overweight and 26.5% obese. That is a fucking problem. Because you got to think, what's that? 100 minus 36.6. Let's do the math. I'm going to do it in my head. I'm not even going to sit there and use a calculator. So that's 4.4. You take that 0, you cancel it out. 9 minus is 3.4. 63.4%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's 63.4%. And that's just off the overweight. That ain't even the obese. That's a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? To know that many people in this world, just in the U.S. alone, is obese and overweight. That's a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But if you point that out, people think you just body shaming. No. That's exactly why health problems is a thing today. That's why, look, and I don't know what the hell caused cancer and all that crazy shit. I don't care for it either. But it is fucked up. And I tried to tell my mom that, my dad, you know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, my peoples is shit when it come to their health. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the one looked at as weird and shit like that when I'm picky. Thank God I'm a picky dude. I'm picky with a lot of things in life. I'm picky with the food I eat. I'm picky with the places I go. I'm picky with the women I date. You know what I'm saying? But being picky is not a bad thing. It's good to be picky because it show you at least you take the time out to weigh your options. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just going out there saying yeah to everything. You gotta know when to fold on, like, not fold, but you gotta know when to draw the line on certain food. It's not good to eat all this shit. And it's a shame when we live in a society where social media is telling people it's okay to be fat. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be overweight. You gotta feel comfortable in your body. I mean, true. Yeah, be comfortable in your body, but damn, don't die. You know what I'm saying? Like, find a reason to get in shape. Motherfuckers be looking at all these damn Instagram models and shit. Just on the females alone, they look at these Instagram models and they think, oh, I want to look like that. But how can I look like that? You work out. I mean, yeah, some of these females be having a shit ton of surgery done, but they do have a certain level of fitness they follow. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And diet. It's about what you put in your body, and it's about what kind of exercise you do. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't, and if I wasn't so in shape for my age and my mindset, I wouldn't be able to say this kind of shit. And I'm somebody that barely work out, but I at least got a certain level of fitness to understand when you need to do certain things. You know, you need to take certain things serious, because as you get older, your body gonna start, you know what I'm saying, like going against you, and you gotta kind of fight back. You know, so you want to take care of the vessel you got. Don't make excuses. You know, I get tired of people making excuses. It's like, if you want somebody to be around for a while, or if you want to be around for a while, you gotta understand that you can't just do it off words. You gotta do it with action. You feel me? You gotta eat right. You gotta, exercise from time to time, and start slow. You know, that's something I sometimes struggle with. That's why I don't, you know what I'm saying, like, work out consistently. It's because I end up crashing early, because I be trying to go hard in such a short span of time. But working out is not a fast-paced thing. You got to take your time. You got to understand, like, your limits. You know what I'm saying? Where you trying to get to? What's your goal? You know, where you want to start? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to worry about that shit. You can't just jump in and just be going crazy, because then you're going to crash early and then you stop. And that's where I'm at. You know, so I need somebody around me to, you know what I'm saying, like, help me stick with it. You feel me? But honestly, I think that's it for this topic. Damn, that's almost 30 minutes. Shit. But yeah, health. It's a serious thing today. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some people can't help it. Some people just got, like, illnesses, like sicknesses that kind of stop them from being healthy, shit like that. But even with me, I think that's an excuse. You know what I'm saying? And that's just coming from me. I think anybody, if you able to a certain extent, I think anybody and everybody could work out. You know what I'm saying? I think, and you ain't got to sit. You could do it at home. If you somebody who can't get out like you want to, do it at home. I know sometimes, people want to do it out home, like out of home. You know, they want to, because I'm like that. I'd rather work out like around people or in a certain space, like the gym, or, if I'm with somebody, I could work out, outside or some shit like that, or take a run. But that's only when I'm with people. If I'm by myself, I gotta work out somewhere nice, like a gym, but that's just me. But if you somebody who dead ass can't do none of that and you in the house, just work out in the house. They got videos on YouTube of like workout routines, and you could just follow it, or you could go buy you some equipment. I got this ball. Hold up. Oh shit, I almost broke my damn leg. My leg went numb, so I'm over here like struggling to get up and get down and shit. But yeah, I got this ball, right? I had this ball for a few years, and it's still in perfect shape. It's even got the little like plastic thing on it. But yeah, I use this ball from time to time when I work out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this thing got a billion sides, but it's got different workouts on each side. So what you do is you take it and you roll it. And whatever side it land on facing up, that's the exercise you're doing. It's like 10 reps this, 15 reps this, 1 minute plank. You know what I'm saying? This shit add up. It hurt. Because sometimes I do like 10 exercises back to back. It's even got a water break, side. It's got X jumps, crab walks, butt kicks, burpees, jump squats, calf raise. It's got a bunch of different exercises on it. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that I got from Five and Below. You know what I'm saying? I like that store a lot. I love that store. You know what I'm saying? They just got a bunch of random shit in there. But yeah, get you one of these Five Below. Go check it out. That's what I mean. Like, just this ball alone could get you in shape before you know it. You don't need the most expensive shit. And I guess that's one thing, people struggle with these days. They try to figure out, well, like, I gotta be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not in the gym, then I can't get in shape. And that's not true. You feel me? You could do it at home. And I'm one of them people that struggle with that sometimes. Like, I want to go to the gym, but if I can't afford to go to the gym, then I probably won't stick with working out. But it's okay to try it at home. Just try it. You know what I'm saying? Watch videos, get you a friend and work out. You know what I'm saying? Get one of these Five Below balls and, you know what I'm saying, just get to working out. Do something. But I think we need to kind of crack down on this because it might not seem like a lot, 36.6%. You know what I'm saying? 26.5% obese. That might not seem like a lot, but if you take the number of people that's in America and you do the math, I'm not going to do the math, but if you do the math on that, that's a lot of goddamn people. You feel me? So I'm going to leave that to y'all. But I hope y'all had a good time listening to this podcast. Get in shape. Straight up. If you're not in shape, get in shape. If you got something stopping you, like you sick, or you know what I'm saying, you got COVID, or you just, you know what I'm saying, like you got some kind of terminal illness that kind of stop you from, getting up, you just got to push yourself. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but I'm just saying, like, we got to make an effort to, push ourselves. So I hope y'all had a good time. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. Leave a comment. And listen, I know a lot of y'all don't comment, and for the people out there, I appreciate you for commenting and being involved. I want y'all to be involved in these topics. But it is what it is. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this one. If you in shape, spread some advice and some love in the comment section for the people that's out of shape. Let's try to motivate these people. It's only so much we can do over the internet. But still, come on, y'all. I just gave you the statistic. Goddamn. If you fall in that percentage in the U.S., you need to do something. And for the people who don't work out, or you have a struggling, time with trying to stay consistent with working out, drop a comment in the chat box, and yeah, just share your story or whatever the hell. Just talk, engage. And I hope y'all have a good day and night.